Konnichiwa Minna. Hello everybody. In this video, I want to talk about my favorite Pokemon TCG format, and that is GLC. GLC stands for Gym Leader Challenge. And I think I recently got into GLC, I think when Sword and Shield started. So I have been playing it for a little bit now. So I'm going to talk about why I love GLC and why you should play it. And I think GLC is better than Standard and Expanded or any other Pokemon format out there. Which is one of the reasons why I don't play Standard anymore and I don't play Expanded anymore. I mostly play GLC. The reason why you should play GLC is because it's a very cheap format to get into. Like, yes, there are a couple of cards out there that do cost quite a bit of money. Like the Dragon Call Kabite from Dragons Exalted, the Rose Raid from Dragons Exalted. I think Town Map is up there too. So there are a handful of cards that cost like a lot of money. But for the most part, GLC is very, very cheap to get into because you can't play no rule box Pokemon, which means you can't play no GXs, no EXs, no Vs, no VMAXs, no V Stars, no Prism cards, Ace Specs, things that have a rule box to it, break cards, no breaks. So anything that has a rule box to it, you cannot use in GLC, which makes things so much cheaper. Because let's just be honest, all of these EXs and GXs, that's what's going to cost you the most money. So that's really, really cool. The second thing that I do love about GLC is that there is no rotation. No rotation. Like in Standard, you have to deal with rotation. Like I think this rotation coming up, I think it's Battle Styles on. But GLC, there is no rotation. It's always going to be black and white on. And it's always going to be that way, which is so fun to hear. So fun to hear. I'm so happy that is a thing. And then, and also the third thing that I love about GLC is that you don't have to reinvest all the time. The problem that I have with Standard is that you have to deal with cards being rotated in and out. So you have to spend a lot of money on these staple cards, and then when that gets rotated out, you have to get rid of that stuff that you just spent a whole lot of money on, and you have to replace it with this new stuff that costs a lot of money, and sometimes even more money. And that's another thing I don't like about Standard. I don't like to reinvest all the time just to keep up. With GLC, it evolves much slower. Like, you can have a deck together, and you can have that deck sit on your shelf for like 6 months to a year. Like, you could take it off your shelf, you could blow the dust off, and you're good. You know what I mean? That's another reason why I like Magic as like the Commander format in Magic, because it's basically the same points as I would say for Magic. It's cheap to get into. The format evolves more slowly. It is more fun. It is cheaper. GLC, I really like how you stick with one type. So, like a gym leader. So that's also really, really cool. So you could pick out your favorite fire Pokemon and you could put it together in one deck. You can pick your favorite, colorless Pokemon. And you could put that together. You can even you could even build a deck based around a certain gym leader. Like, for example, let's just say if you're a big fan of Misty, you can put Staryu, Starmie, Goldeen, Psyduck. Why not? You could put those cards together in one deck. So if you like a certain gym leader and you want to play the Pokemon that that particular gym leader has, then you can. Maybe you like Whitney or something. You could find a Milk Tank. You could find all these different cards that she uses. Like, remember this, guys? This was great. This came with a Pokewalker, which I cannot find, but yeah, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, so fun of a game. I miss the Pokewalker thing, where you could transfer your Pokemon to your Pokewalker, and you could walk around and gain your steps, and the more steps you have, the stronger your Pokemon is. Then you could transfer that Pokemon from your Pokewalker back to your DS. So that was a really cool feature. I really do miss the Pokewalker mechanic. Oh, Whitney. Oh! Like, you get what I'm saying. Oh, Whitney is so frustrating. Is so frustrating to defeat. Like, seriously. I remember playing this game a long time ago, and I had so many problems defeating Whitney. Ugh. But anyway, back to GLC. Yeah. So, like, once I started, getting into GLC, I kind of just didn't want to play Standard. But even though with Scarlet and Violet, coming out, well, like the main release, it's going to be coming out probably in the next couple of days, I would have to say. I think next week it's supposed to come out, which is definitely going to make Standard format, I'd say, better, because I'm kind of sick and tired of V's, VMAXs, and V-Stars. If you would like to know, like if you want to see my frustration with V's, VMAXs, and V-Stars, definitely check out my video over here. I'll definitely link that if you guys would like to watch that, but I'm not going to get into it in this video. But like, it is going to be better with Scarlet and Violet, but you still have to deal with, the same problem with rotation. But yeah, I think Gym Leader Challenge is a lot of fun. I think you should get into it. Like, if you're like frustrated, like, oh, Pokemon is so expensive, and which is true, yeah, definitely give GLC a shot. You definitely won't spend a whole lot of money. It's like, I think I've spent maybe like $25, maybe $30, just to build a GLC deck. So you really don't have to spend a whole lot of money, but with Standard, you're not going to build no deck for no $30 for Standard. Just saying. Oh, like, it also, like, another thing I like about GLC, better than any other format. Not to say that everybody's like this. Like, the Pokemon community is great. There are great players, very, very nice players. So I'm not saying that everybody's like this, but I'm just saying that people in GLC seem like they're more kind than people from Standard. Like, I'm not saying everybody's like this, like I said, but I just feel that Standard players, they get a little too salty when they lose, or they don't take losing well. They just have bad sportsmanship when they lose, and they take winning way too seriously. Which is another reason I like about GLC. GLC is more fun. I feel like the players are more friendly. People take losing well over there. People take winning well. Like, it's fun to lose in GLC. And it's also fun to win in GLC. Definitely, for sure. So that's another aspect of why I like GLC more. So yeah, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me talking about GLC and why you should get into it, for sure. I've seen some people just play strictly GLC, and that's definitely me, to the core. 99.9% of the time I play GLC just because it's just more fun and, cheap, and the community is just more friendly. So I kind of lean more towards GLC than I do with Standard or Expanded. Because I think I'm just kind of done with standard and like expanded, but you know, never say never. But yeah, guys, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about GLC down below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I don't know. And are you excited for the cards in Scarlet and Violet? Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see how the meta is going to change in GLC. So yeah, guys, I will see y'all next time. Matane!